Hi guys, I'm back with a mani. So I have a one full coverage nail tip here. This is a single color mani. And so I'm going in with Madam Glam's gel base coat, and I'm applying a thin layer of that to the nail. And then I'm going to cure in my LED lamp for, now it used to be 30 seconds, but I started curing my gel polish for 60 seconds. And that's just because some of their bottles say 30-second cure, some of them say a 60-second cure. So I just err on the side of a 60-second cure. So once I get that polish, I'm going to pop it in the lamp, and the color that I'm going to be using is 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉. This is an orange shade from Madam Glam. And so I'm applying a thin layer of that to the nail, making sure that I get even coverage. And Madam Glam's polishes are highly pigmented. They're nicely pigmented and they self-level really well. And so once I get that first coat, I'm curing in my LED lamp, and then I'm going to go in and apply a second thin coat of color to the nail as well. So once I get that cured, I'm going to go in and apply a tortoise shell no wipe top coat from Madam Glam, and I believe it's called the Moon House. I could see how they got tortoise shell, but I don't know. And so it has a thicker viscosity. I don't know if because it has pieces of gold and black in there. And so I thought this would go well on top of that orange. And so I'm applying a layer of that to the nail, making sure I get a good coverage of those pieces on the nail. And then I'm going to pop them in my lamp and cure for 60 seconds as well. So here are all of the nails polished and top coated with that tortoiseshell top coat. And so of course this is a Halloween themed mani, and so I have several plates. I think in this particular mani I used 3 different plates from Clear Jelly Stamper, and Clear Jelly Stamper is a layering stamping plate company. And so I'm going in with this first plate, and I decided to stamp the little skeleton that goes across 3 nails. So I'm gonna stamp his body, and then I'm going to stamp the outline for the bones. And so I'm using Bam White and Straight Up Black from Maniology, and so I'm affiliate of both Maniology and Clear Jelly Stamper, and I'll have discount codes in the description box below, along with the link to the products that I use. And so that the skeletal body, I'm going to apply that on the middle nail. I tried to line these up as best as I could. I think ultimately the set came out really cute. I was shocked at myself because sometimes when you have layering plates and there's multiple layers, usually I do good with 2 if it's a 2-layer image. If it's more than that, I usually have a hard time. But and so now I'm going to stamp the outline of the body, which was going to create the bones. I'm using the scraper card to remove excess polish from the stamper head before I place it on the nail. Now, is it a perfect lineup? Absolutely not, but it's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. And so now I'm going to go in and stamp the hands, or part of the arm and the hands, doing the body of it first and then the outline. And so one goes on the right hand. At first I thought when I finished, I was like, oh shoot, I stamped these the wrong way, but I didn't. I kind of saved myself. And so I'm just stamping that, doing the outline. And so yeah, we're just gonna keep going. So after I stamped the outline of the other hand, well, the body of it or whatever, the outline was hard because it was on the corner, and I scraped it, and I was like, okay, this ain't doing right. So I scraped it several times. It was just like a blob of polish on the plate. And so I said, let me try it again. And so I did it again, and I was like, okay, it just wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. And I was getting angry because I was like, oh gosh, don't tell me I won't be able to pick this up. But I think the 3rd time was the charm. And so I said, let me just clean this off thoroughly. And I don't know why in my mind I think turning my plate is gonna really help. It was just less is more. And so I was like, okay, little hand, you better pick up because you're playing with me. And so it did. It eventually picked up, and I was able to outline the hand with the other nail as well. And so once I did that, I was like, okay, I want to keep this a skeletal plate or set using the skeletons, but then for whatever reason I decided to pick up that ghost. Okay, the first time I picked it up, it didn't pick up well, and so you can't even see it. So I said, let me try it again, because it didn't pick up. And I have a sticky pad off to the left that I'm pushing that or wiping the stamper off on, or pressing it on there just to get the image off. And so here I just noticed that whenever you have a hollow image like that, you just have to do a light roll to pick it up. And so off camera I was able to pick it up, and I started recording again. And then I do the outline of the ghost, and then I put the word boo on the nail as well. But then I wiped that off and did something else later on in the video. And then here's where I was just second guessing myself. And then I'm going in with another clear jelly stamper plate, Boo Crew, and it has words on there. And I spent some time looking at this, and I was like, where are the words that you said you was gonna put on the nail? Because I was like, what did you say you was gonna put on there? And so I found it, picked that up. You don't have to do a two-handed roll. I just did that, and I'm applying that to the thumbnail. I think it says all the ghouls or something love me or something like that. And so I get that stamped on the nail in black, and then there's some like little swirlies on this particular plate that I'm going to stamp around the text of that thumbnail. Okay, and so off camera I stamped the skull and crossbones on that what will be the ring finger. And so I wiped off this ghost from the pinky with acetone, and so I have another skeletal plate from Clear Jelly Stamper. And so I like that they have the clear spec sheets, because you can kind of put the image over the nail to see how it's going to fit, if it will fit in fact. And so I'm going in with that skeleton, I'm going in with the head, and then I'm going to outline that with the black as well. And then I'm going to stamp, there's some swirls on this plate as well, and I'm going to stamp that at the top of the nail and kind of on the tip of that pinky nail as well. Now this image didn't line up 100%, but it was good enough. I loved this set. I thought it was really cute, perfect for Halloween. And so you can see there's some little swirls in that corner of that plate. I stamped those in white, and then I'm going to get these swirls off the opposite end of that plate and stamp it on the end of that nail. Now that I have all of the images on the nails, I thought they were really cute. Now the skull and crossbones, I could have left that off, but I felt like it needed something on the top of that nail. And so I'm going in with Madam Glam's The No Wipe Top Coat and applying that to the nails off camera and curing. And so here are the finished nails, nice and shiny. I absolutely love them. I'm trying to line the skeleton up there. And so I do apply these to my nails with sticky tabs. I pop them off the same day with sticky tabs. And so yeah, coming up is the finished look with the nails on. So guys, please like this video if you found value. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe to my channel. It is still free $99. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will definitely see you next time.